Hey guys, Mix here. Today we're going to be installing a new part onto the Baja that will make it a lot more faster. So I'm putting on a new part that goes right here, and I'll show you the cover for it. This is the cover, and I know what you're probably thinking, that it's a torque converter, but it's not. I wish it was, but it's like kind of the next step below that. It's a jack shaft. So what the jack shaft will basically do is, add some more bottom end to it, because the Baja doesn't have a lot. So basically it just mounts kind of like that, and the clutch goes through that hole. And this jack shaft came with this engine that's on the new mini bike. So hopefully this adds some more power to this, and hopefully everything goes good. I'm probably gonna have to cut the chain on here shorter because the chain's probably gonna be stopping instead of over here, like more maybe over here. First off, what I have to do is take off the clutch, and taking off this clutch bolt was not easy because I don't know if you guys remember this, but this bolt isn't exactly the same size as what size it should be. So what I have to do is just put the vice grip in the little indent there, hold it up against the peg, and pull it really tight. What I'm going to do when I put this back on is put a couple more washers on here, just so the clutch isn't like how it was, and like sliding side to side on the crankshaft. What I have to do first before I actually slide off the crankshaft is take off the chain, because you can't take off the clutch without taking off the chain. So now with the chain off, now I can just slide off the clutch. So now what we have to do is take these 4 bolts and bolt down basically the plate of the jack shaft. So I have the bracket on, and yes, I only have 3 bolts on because this bolt I cannot get in, because I kind of have this like kind of to the point that it needs to be, because in order for it to like probably fit perfect, I probably have to take off this heat shield, but I can't get to the back bolt behind there because the frame is in the way. So this should be fine anyway, this probably isn't gonna go anywhere. And I even might just add a bolt from the bracket to that little plate on the frame. Now I'm just checking to see if they line up good, and that and the smaller sprocket right there needs to line up with the rear sprocket, and that looks pretty good. So before putting on the clutch, you need to take this little collar here and put it onto the crankshaft, because that'll space out from the back of the crankshaft, or the back plate from the clutch, because if the clutch hits the back, then it's gonna hit all these bolts here when it's spinning. So I'm having some problems with the clutch, because it's not like it's going back too far, and it's like hitting stuff and all that. So what I need is a big washer to go around here, like in front of the collar, to space it out so this can spin freely on the crankshaft. So now we're just gonna run to the auto parts store and basically just get a couple washers with the same size hole as this bearing, so the clutch could be more spaced out from like the back of this plate and more out. Alright, so I got a washer to put in front of the spacer and behind the clutch, and now it spins nice and freely. So now what I have to do is put on the small chain that goes from the clutch gear to the bigger gear, and then all I have to do is put on the rear axle sprocket and the smaller sprocket right there, connect them with the chain, and then put on the cover, and then we should be basically done. So everything is now on. We got the chain on the back all nice and tight. Everything here is done. Now we just need to put on the final touch and put on the cover. What I really like about this is that you don't have to bolt on anything. You just clip on these little plates that are already on the back plate, and then it's basically just on, just like that. So let's take this thing for a quick spin around the backyard, see if everything goes well. All right, here we go, guys. Hopefully the thing starts up. This thing has a lot of acceleration. It is loud, but that's how they usually are. That's how all jack shafts are. does its job, and it does it good. So this thing definitely has a lot more acceleration now. It was a pretty easy assembly. I'm just hoping that it didn't lose any top speed, because that's what I really like about this bike. So next video will probably be taking its first drive on the street, and hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully we still have, you know, just the same top speed as we do, but a little bit more acceleration. And now we're probably able to wheelie this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I haven't been uploading like this week too much. It's been like 4 days since I last uploaded, so I'm sorry. So this video is gonna go out today, like right when I'm done recording this, because it's been raining all this week and the weather's been pretty bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, friends with the channel. Thanks for watching.